Welcome to the Horror Unmasked podcast,
where we unmask the monsters
and explore the lore.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Lily.
And today is our 2024 wrap-up.
Whoop whoop!
Hell yeah.
We did the damn thing.
Oh, God. It felt like this year went on for a while, but then also like was very
so
fast.
Fucking fast.
So fast.
So fast. But also not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
But so fast.
I graduated at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And that whole semester felt like it went for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Too long.
Yeah.
The stress of all of it. But it was a lot of fun.
And then this semester,
I had a
me
model.
at least. Had a what?
I had a model.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of fun. A lot of good fun time.
It was very fun.
But yeah. Oh my God. And then this bitch with her classes and her semesters.
All right, we don't
wilding out.
We don't gotta get into that. That was something else.
But you've got a year. You've got a year.
Yes. 1 year left.
One year.
2.5 technically semesters left.
Yes. So spring, summer, and fall.
We're doing that. But
doing the dang thing to get it over with.
So speaking of which.
Speaking of
because it is my last year. And I know
she needs to buckle the motherfuck down.
And I'm going to have work on top of that. We've decided to make
it a two times a month.
So
we will be uploading.
Slight change.
So slight change.
Every other Friday.
We have a great fucking selection for this coming year.
Yes.
For the whole year, we've got it all planned out. It's all in there. We've got new films. We've got old films. We've got a variety of types. Honestly, it's a really good list.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very excited for next year's films and everything like that. Because of the reduced episodes, our HHN parters, our 2-parters, is the whole month's stuff. So
we'll just make sure to deep dive into that
exactly one. Those will be significantly deeper dives into our desires for HHN and things like that. So those will be a little bit more in detail. We're going to be more picky about foods and drinks and houses and everything like that. Way more coming to that time period.
Yeah.
So
because we'll be able to focus on it a little more.
Exactly. So that'll be a good one to go to. But like I said, we've got a good lineup. Also, next year we have no chit chats happening. No. It is all movies, all time. The only sort of chit chat based ones are our HHN ones, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's all movies next year and nothing else. So
woo-woo.
Look forward to that. We will obviously have some form of chit chatting happening in some of them, as we do. So you will get to hear of our post-Christmas shit and shenanigans. Come our first episode coming in February, like we do. We take off January so that we have, some mental break, and also so that we can possibly record a couple months worth of content. Since we are reduced down to only 2 a month, it makes it easier for us to rip through and get some of the content done ahead of time so this bitch over here can actually fucking focus.
Hey. Thank you for your patience, for your understanding, for your commitment to the podcast.
Yeah.
All the things.
And I mean, and then once the year's over, we'll play around and see how we're going to schedule things out. So do not fear. But it's going to be a good year.
I think so.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Christmas time, man. It's Christmas time. Yo.
It's Christmas time in the city.
And there's been so much that's happened this year. For real. We went on vacation.
Yeah. There was an election.
There was one.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
There was indeed
one. An election.
One did indeed happen.
One happened. Yep.
I I left one job and went to another that I way prefer.
Yeah. I did 2 jobs at one company, 3 jobs at one company in 1 year. Wild.
We did HHN. And it
4
was so
jobs
good.
if you really want to.
HHN was very good
Very
this year.
good.
We had a lot of fun.
We've got a new park opening next year.
Yes, we're so excited.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking excited. And once that availability pops its top for me, I'm fucking running.
Mm-hmm.
The second. Because Epic is going to be amazing. I'm so fucking excited.
I don't even
the
like
fucking display for it is mind blowing on its
and
own.
I've had people, some insiders tell me that the model doesn't
give it justice
at all.
And I like the model is beautiful.
Beautiful.
So just like my brain, the majesty and wonder.
I don't know.
Of
I think I'm definitely gonna get a little
I'm gonna fucking
overstimulated.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I will. I think I'll cry too. Like for sure.
Because you also have to understand that we're a part of a company that is opening a new park.
Like we get to experience that.
We get to experience
working there while.
And fingers crossed, if both of us are able to get over to that park, we're going to be part of like the opening people.
Team.
Like it's going to be an experience that neither of us will ever forget. I mean, again, it's a whole new park.
Yeah.
With a whole new experience, whole new thought process behind it.
Yeah.
New
technology, new stories, new everything.
It's going to be
new merchandise.
New merchandise.
That's all I'm thinking about.
But God, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to the potential. Obviously not anytime soon, because obviously they wouldn't have factored it into the 2025 year when we had heard that they had already been planning for it. But the thought process and the possibility that HHN could eventually possibly be moved to Epic.
If they did that, I think it would probably just be in like the monster section. If they did the entire park, that would be insane.
And but here's the thing, is that they could increase the number of houses. They could increase how long the event goes.
They might do that for like year 40 or something.
Like I could see that, like we're in what, 30 something?
33 was this year.
It could be either their 40th or even their 50th.
Probably their 50th. I was thinking 50th.
Like, because they'd have to be able to really logistics think about like, how are we going to there has to be like enough shows, enough scare zones.
Yep.
They'd have to know where the houses would actually be, how many they would need to make it so that it felt like a really fulfilling process. So I could totally see it being a possibility. But yes, a year 50th anniversary kind of situation.
Yeah.
Yes. That I could see, because it gives them
17 years from now.
I can see that giving them enough time, because if they had to build anything specific, I mean, shit, this year they had to build a whole new platform area for 2 houses because of the DreamWorks section coming out. Because they had to move the houses that were usually in that back corner to a completely different area because they had to build a whole new area. So I think that there's definitely a chance that they could do it, but obviously it would have to be bigger than they've ever done it before.
Yeah.
So there could be a chance, not a guarantee, but I could totally see it. Because, come on, you have an entire section which is so worth it, dedicated to your original monsters. I mean, come on.
Yep.
Universe. I'm so proud and glad that they actually realized how many people fucking love Halloween Horror Nights and love
so many
and love the horror world, love their monsters, love the creatures that have, that they are a part of, that they've built.
Yes.
And I'm glad that we're going to be able to see them.
Yeah.
Come to fruition.
Like one of the first as well.
And with such amazing technology. Okay. I've seen the video.
Yeah.
I've seen the pictures. The video is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen when it comes to animatronic technology.
You think that
fucking
billion dollar Avatar at Disney's good?
Holy shit. And here's the thing. This bitch over here has only seen pictures.
I refuse to watch.
She refuses to watch the video of the animatronics in mild action.
I only want to see full blown.
And
I love surprises, okay? It's why I hardly watch trailers too.
It's going to be so. And there are 14? There's so many different animatronics that are going to be in there.
There's a bunch.
And it's mind-blowing how beautiful these animatronics are going to be.
Yeah. Did you go look at the model and then see the QR codes and then do the QR code thing?
You're talking about the AR stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did that?
I downloaded that immediately.
Yeah.
And then
I love seeing all the little creatures and people walking around on the streets.
And I love that you can see at the
there
entrance.
was Wolfman running in the forest.
Yes,
that was
I
so
loved
funny.
Him. He was so cute. He would just come out of the graveyard and just come fucking running by.
Yep.
I love that. And then when you get to see inside of the actual ride, you see the ride vehicle go by, and then these figures come out.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to see what this is going to look like. Also, just the Harry Potter section, they had a fucking Thestral.
I did see that
in the sky.
I saw that shit.
I swear to God. I've seen on the Interwebs test flights of dragons coming from Mark. And I swear to God,
I haven't seen it yet.
I need some dragons flying around in How to Train Your Dragon, and I need some magical creatures flying around in Harry Potter K Things Spy.
You think?
Yeah, bitch.
They'd have.
Yeah, bitch. I don't think that's a joke. I think there's a chance.
No. Wait, is it known? Is it out that they have magical flying dragons in How to Train Your Dragon?
There's videos. And images online of people seeing test flights of a dragon.
Oh shit!
Flying.
So if they have that in How to Train Your Dragon, no fucking doubt they'd have it in Harry Potter. Why would we think that they wouldn't put that all over the park? Also, I swear to fuck,
if there's not a Zowu in the new Harry Potter section, I'm gonna fucking cry.
You're so right.
I need him. I need a plush of him. I need him so bad. He's a big...
The thing that gets really big and then really tiny, and then,
it's a big old cat.
Yeah.
Even a little cat toy to distract him.
Yeah.
I need him in my soul and in my life.
I like how we're a horror podcast and we just geeking out about Epic.
Dude, but even the Nintendo section is going to be so fucking cool. Because you're going to be able to play with your family and compete with your family and do stuff like that. Are you fucking kidding? They're going to have a fucking Mario Kart?
Right?
Bitch. Come on.
Beach.
One of the most popular...
Beach.
Fucking games. One of the most popular games. Everybody loves Mario Kart.
Everyone loves Mario Kart. Mario Party, too.
Mario Party, Mario Kart, fuck yeah.
The Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
When you ask people what their favorite games are, usually...
You're going to hear a Nintendo something come out of their mouth.
Something.
I mean, and again, even the How to Train Your Dragon section is going to be so fucking amazing. I am so excited to see the show. To see Toothless...
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that and Monsters are what I'm most excited for. And I love Harry Potter. Don't get me wrong.
But I can't wait to see how they do.
But we've had two parts.
The Flu Network.
Yes, but my thing is we've had 2 sections of Harry Potter already, So we've already seen that realm a little bit. But monster, like having a whole monster realm and How to Train Your Dragon is brand new.
Yeah. Because even Nintendo they already have it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And so, but it's the idea that they finally used the monsters and in a deserving way.
Yes.
An entire dedicated section that shows off the majesty that is the monsters.
I wonder if that's gonna change the horror movie makeup show at all.
Probably. They'll probably add in something about it.
Stuff in about Epic, or
they would need to.
Or do you think they're just gonna have one over in that section?
Oh, please.
Just 2 horror movie makeup shows.
Please.
But kind of different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like, again, it's the How to Train Your Dragon. You're going to get to meet Toothless. You're going to be able to meet Toothless. And the show will have like a flying Toothless. Like, it's going to be fucking cool.
Yeah.
And these are all, and here's the thing. We're not like we're giving you sneak peeky bullshit about this stuff that we're not supposed to. Blah, blah, blah. No, you can literally Google the visuals for the different sections because Universal has been dropping them.
Yeah.
And they
just to get people
talk
excited.
to you about it. And it's exciting because it's going to be different. I mean, fuck, there's a water ride.
Yeah.
In the fucking How to Train Your Dragons where it's like a shooting gallery kind of thing.
You know for damn sure these tickets are going to be so expensive.
I mean, they're already making them limited. Because it's already been talked about the fact that
they're probably going to do
making
a thing
them
for
buy
their
a multi-park. The only way they're going to get into Epic is by getting a multi-park pass.
Multi-park?
Yeah.
So they have to do Universal and
they'd have to do like
too?
it's not going to have a singular ticket by itself. Because I'm not sure the logistics behind their reasons and stuff like that. But
I think, when I go back to my guest service job, they'll probably tell me more about it.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely going to get the more deep behind the scenes kind of stuff about it. But from everything that like an external person kind of would know about is like, obviously, if you're a pass holder, you've been recently expressed or sent emails, like, because my family's pass holders, so they've all gotten their emails to purchase their tickets to get to Epic. And their tickets are specifically for Epic and Epic alone.
Got you.
But I think that once the park opens and it's the general public for the first little while, they're trying to avoid the park being exploded by 1 million people.
Oh yeah, because it's
going to happen anyway.
It's gonna happen.
But them having the 3 park means that there's not a shit. They want to also make sure that the other 2 parks are not like kind of abandoned.
I finally drove past it the other day.
I haven't gone past it yet at all.
I didn't purposely drive past it.
But
I just
can't wait.
drove past it and was like, oh my God! RIP headphone users. And I saw the hotel and I saw a little bit of Dark Universe stuff. I saw it. It's weird seeing the back of it when you're driving on that road because I guess that means you got to go around to see.
Well, what's also interesting is that because the big hotel that's going to be directly connected to the park,
tiny. From where I was,
its entrance is on the backside.
Yeah,
and then I assume they're going to have a turnstile format to block people from just like fucking coming out the other side and walking into the park.
Yeah,
because they have to. But I'm very excited to see all of this kind of fully formed.
I agree.
And I want to be there so bad. Dark Universe for the win.
Agreed.
Please and thank you. I want to work there so bad.
Me 3.
Yeah.
But we're not speaking of it anymore, but we were speaking on this year and how it's been kind of hectic.
Yes.
How about we go through each month and
Facts.
reminisce about our favorites and non-favorites of the month.
And that includes like, I know that we've done multi-parter that have like multiple movies.
Which was insane. I don't even
That was
remember
only
doing
2 months worth of it.
Yeah.
And it was a lot.
Yeah. And we were like,
we're not going to do that.
Yeah. We got let's just say we got kind of burnt out on the franchises we were doing, and it got very repetitive and kind of boring.
We realized
we were repeating some information.
That, like, if we want to do franchises, we can do them in 2 separate episodes, or if, and it, literally in the later half of this year, we were like, we could probably just do the first one of the franchise and talk about the others if we really needed to.
So it was a lot of realizing, how to best format, our episodes,
especially when it comes to franchises.
Yes,
because it's not like we couldn't do multiple movies in an episode if we wanted to,
right?
But it's a lot to do that.
Especially when you were in finals mode last semester.
Yeah. But it's also one of those situations.
I forget that was this year. It feels like it was last year.
But also in situations where it's like we could do the first one and the last one, or we could do the specific movies that we enjoyed from the franchise and then talk about other things. So.
Yes.
But yeah. We're going to go through and pick and choose kind of some of the movies that we enjoyed.
And maybe didn't.
And maybe didn't. And kind of just talk about, you know, how this year's progressed, you know? So, yeah.
Indeed.
So, in February, we had our Conjuring triplets.
Yippee! We did. We stuck
Which was
so fucking much. We stuck all 9 movies into 3 podcast videos.
Yeah. When I say that was a lot, that was a lot.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That was a lot.
In order.
In order, too. In order of chronological, not...
That's how we did these.
Franchise related.
Yeah. So out of The Conjuring, what was your favorite?
Now, for me, I'm going to say there's a difference between, I'm going to say, I will have to say my favorite part was part 1.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes.
But my favorite singular film would have to be Nun 2.
I knew you were going to say that. I agree with the first part being the favorite part.
Yeah.
But my favorite movie... Either the original Conjuring, because hello.
Yeah.
Or The Devil Made Me Do It.
I had a feeling you were going to say that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was between The Nun 2 and The Devil Made Me Do It. Those two were very good.
For, like, I love The Nun as well, but for The Conjuring, that... I think it's easy for me to say that The Conjuring was the first horror movie, that really got me invested into the genre.
Yeah.
Itself, and I just love the Conjuring series as a whole, so of course the first one is going to be the classic one.
So you know, without a doubt, obviously, The Conjuring, The Last Rite is fucking happening.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that if you're thinking about it, our 2 favorite films are about to get put into one film.
That's true. It is.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I'm so excited to see.
I'm so fucking ready to see what the fuck this is going to be.
And Lorraine Warren one last time on the big screen.
I'm ready to see what's about to happen.
Yeah. I was saying The Devil Made Me Do It because it had been a very long time since I had gone into a theater, let alone for a horror film, because of COVID. And when I went in, it was stormy, it was rainy, it was creepy.
Perfect atmosphere.
Perfect fucking atmosphere. I was done.
True fear. True fear.
True fear. Yeah. Those screams were real.
Oh, yeah.
In fact. What about your least favorite part of February?
Having to do all of it.
Okay.
9 films.
Yeah.
Those having to edit 2-hour-long episodes with a lot. But I will have to say,
you already know my least favorite.
I know your least favorite. I would have to say probably The Curse of La Llorona.
Really?
Or Annabelle Comes Home. It'd be one of those two. The only reason why I say La Llorona is because it really doesn't feel like it's connected to the franchise.
It doesn't connect to the franchise pretty much at all, except for the priest.
Exactly. Like, he's the only connector thread, which is why I kind of say, like, you don't have to watch that one.
But I do appreciate what it does for, Hispanic cultures and tying it into The Conjuring and making it more accessible to people.
For the franchise overall, it's not really a connecting piece.
Yeah.
As a movie that is by itself,
very good.
It's a good film.
Very good.
Now, a movie that is a part of the franchise did Become Home.
Annabelle Comes Home, fuck that movie.
Although, it would be a very cool HHN house if it focused on the back end of the movie.
Yes.
I think that would be very cool, where all the haunted objects are released.
That would be terrifying, actually.
That would be a very cool one, because you could go through their archive room.
And maybe that was their mindset of it. It was like, wow, this concept is scary. And then what do you call that? In reality,
it kind of falls
kind of
flat.
flopped a lot actually.
But it would definitely be very cool as a house at HHN.
Yes. Anyway,
because the difference is that the houses at HHN focus on key moments, and I think that's why it would be a successful house.
Yes.
And why it's not as a successful film.
Yes.
Because
I would like the house way more than I like the movie.
Exactly.
For sure.
I would definitely like the house way more.
They bit off a lot.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot going on in that movie, and I'm going to say too much.
Whereas, I'm going to have to write this down in my list. I have a list of films that I have that I would like to make house concepts.
Same. Me too.
So this is one of them that I need to add to the list, because I can see the different possibilities, and I think it would be very cool.
Yeah. They've never done a Conjuring house at HHN.
I don't think so.
Because it's not but they've done Blumhouse.
But they've done Blumhouse stuff. They had a whole fucking Blumhouse section.
Literally.
They had a whole scare zone that was Blumhouse.
I don't know. Isn't this Blumhouse?
Oof. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting for the last right.
Oh! Wait a fuck. Hold. Wait a fuck. Hold. Wait.
When does it come out?
Wait. I'm about to do that. Because if they Exorcist Believer us this, I'm going to lose my mind.
They would. They would. Having the nun in a fucking house.
Right. Oh my fuck.
September
5th. Yes! They could totally do it.
Fuck. Fucking hell.
This picture is of holy shit.
What? Let me see.
This picture.
Oh, I bet it's absolutely awful.
Look at that picture.
Oh, hell no.
One hand on one shoulder, one hand on the other shoulder. Fuck that nonsense.
It's basically Ed. Our Mr. Patrick Wilson.
Yep.
With the nun.
And
on
one
Annabelle.
Shoulder.
And the nun on one shoulder and Annabelle on the other. And they both have their hand on his shoulder.
Oh, bitch. They could totally do that to us. September 5th, are you fucking kidding me?
Birthday movie, what?
They could totally do it, and I'm so excited.
Conjuring 4, that's what it is, last right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Images.
I
hope it's not stupid.
Well, you're going to see a lot of pictures.
Why does that look like Otis?
It does look like Otis.
I'm reading into it, but there's a picture and there's a thing, and it looks like Otis from HHN. Anyway,
it's going to be so
The Conjuring.
good. I'm so excited
for The Conjuring. This. They better have a nun house or Annabelle house, whatever. I need it in my life.
It's out of focus, but that's the worst.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
That's creepy.
It is very creepy.
This is going to...
I might watch that. Do they have a trailer for it?
I don't know. But
you gotta go here.
Oh my God. It's in focus now. Oh my God.
Ew. It's even worse in focus, actually.
It's worse in focus.
Hold on. Trailers and clips. they have a teaser trailer that came out 5 days ago.
Oh, bitch, hold on.
5 days ago.
Wait. Wait. Give me a second. Do you want to watch it right now?
No. Let's finish this and then we will watch it.
Yes. I'm like, we need to watch that.
I need to be in focus, okay?
We need to watch
to
it.
Lock in.
I
I just said I'm not a trailer person, but
come the fuck on.
It's my favorite horror franchise.
It's the franchise that we desperately need right now.
Yes. Okay. So that's The Conjuring. We love it.
Yes. Facts.
Next.
All right.
Would be March.
Our
month of Saw.
Yeah. I think both of us have the same favorite film.
Yes.
Which was Saw X.
Saw X. Saw 10.
It was so good.
It was. And I don't even remember.
Which means that's Saw Part 1. Saw Part 1 was probably the best episode because it's the original film and the most recent one.
Mm-hmm. I think I see a theme here. Part 1s.
Yeah.
Are just.
And it's because, honestly, with this, it's good because we get to see the original film, but then we get to see. Because X is technically the second. This is also done in chronological order for all of it.
Yeah.
And Saw X, even though it's the most recent film, it gives us a touch of what he was like and kind of part of the birth of him as well.
Mm-hmm. You get to see his backstory and
and you get to see him as a character.
Saw 10 is the best Saw movie.
Because you're not seeing him as Saw. You're seeing him as the man himself, like what he's kind of going through.
Yeah.
And his direct influence and all that kind of stuff on the traps and everything and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I feel like I remember my least favorite being.
There was a couple that were very bad.
I know we didn't like Spiral.
There were a lot that we didn't like.
We didn't like Saw 4 or 6. Or 3D.
Yep.
I don't remember which one my least favorite was, but I don't think it was Spiral.
3D had Pink Blood.
Pink Blood, yes.
A couple of them had that fucking detective being the bad guy, and we're just like,
I'm over it. Over it.
Done.
Yeah.
Spiral was
Nah.
It was supposed to be like a noir film, but like it didn't give the full what I wish it would have, maybe.
No, not at all.
But yeah.
That's all I really have to say about March.
Yeah. For real.
It was Saw.
Yeah.
It happened.
And then
I got way over it so fast. And then April had good stuff.
Now this one's going to be a little harder.
Yeah.
Cuz I don't dislike any of these films. So it was The Shining, Dr. Sleep, and It.
Yes.
Trying to pick which one I liked the most.
It's kind of difficult because It Chapter 2 like is also in the month after,
which I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I would say my least favorite probably would be Dr. Sleep.
I
do
say
like
that
all
too.
of these films though, but I would still say that one is not.
And I can agree with you on that one. But trying to pick the favorite is going to be hard because both The Shining and It were very good.
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna.
If I were to have to pick,
if you sat down and went, should we watch It or should we watch The Shining? Which one would you pick? Is pretty much how I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah, and I would probably say, It.
I'm leaning that way too.
Yeah, I would probably say It. If we had the option between The Shining and It, it'd be a hard pick.
Yeah,
but I would still probably end up picking.
I agree.
It.
I agree.
Yeah.
So that was April.
And then, because Dr. Sleep is a good movie, it's just a different alternative version and a future telling.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. And then in May, we had It Chapter 2, Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play, Bride of Chucky, and Poltergeist. So my favorite. I would have to say, okay, if I was going to pick a least favorite, I would probably say Poltergeist.
I agree.
I would have to say Poltergeist is my least favorite in that month.
Yes.
Now, my favorite is probably, for me, It's between It Chapter 2 and Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love that.
Yeah. It's
just-
Tiffany makes the fucking franchise.
For real.
I'm not even going to say the movie. The franchise.
Yeah.
She makes the whole thing.
Hell yeah.
Done.
When you
Period.
get to meet her, like, come on.
Come on.
It Chapter 2 for the cinematography.
Yeah. I get
Bride of Chucky because
I
it's
get
just a good, fun film.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is a good, fun film. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Very good. Right.
And then June. Scream. Scream 6, Carrie, and The Boy. So least favorite,
Least favorite?
The Boy. It's not bad,
Same.
but I would say The Boy.
Yes. I agree.
Most favorite, Scream.
Scream. I like that we have pretty much
Most
the
favorite,
same.
Scream.
Yeah.
I love the entire Scream franchise.
Very
All of
good.
them.
Yeah.
Every single one of the movies is good. And that is hard to say.
Yes.
It's because...
It's probably my favorite horror.
It's because
franchise,
there's
other
only
than-
fucking 6 of them.
Yes. Yeah. I'll say, okay.
You make more than a certain number and then you start wiling out. And y'all need to chill the fuck out.
Chill the fuck out.
Like
Here's the thing. Conjuring and Scream.
yes.
Conjuring is my favorite paranormal.
Yes.
Scream is my favorite slasher.
Yes. Yes. I can totally get behind that.
Yes.
I can get behind that.
Very good.
Yes. And then The Boy's not a terrible film,
No.
but I feel like
It's also got my girl Lauren Cohen, and I love her.
it's not a bad film. I just feel like they could have done more with the
I get what you mean.
boy character.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's because there's a small part of me that this could go real Clue-esque.
Very much.
Like, I don't know if, like, we just have to do it or something, but, like, haunted Clue. Like a scary horror Clue.
Ooh. That kind of feels the same realm as, like, tarot type.
Like, vibes. Trying to find out the killer. I just think
good.
that would be so cool.
Very good.
Anyway. I think that would be a really cool concept. I mean, there's okay. There's a genre of movies that have been coming out and that are coming out that are just fucking weird. Like Blood and Honey.
Winnie the Pooh.
Like the fucking
Fuck that shit.
steamboat one with the
I'm good.
Mickey.
I'm
And
good.
guess what? They're also making a fucking Popeyes one. My venue has already been making jokes about going to see it as a group.
That's cute.
Going and seeing the Popeyes horror movie.
Oh my god.
I was like, you've got to be fucking
They
kidding
just want to
me.
make everything horror.
They want to make Mickey scary. They want to make Steamboat Willie scary. They want to make
Winnie the
Winnie
Pooh
the Pooh scary. They're doing it with everybody.
Everything.
Everybody.
Yes. July.
July.
I think my least favorite month out of
For real? So it's Unfriended,
yes.
The Exorcist, Exorcist Believer, Happy Death Day. That's that.
Yep.
I would have to say least favorite, The Exorcist.
Agreed. Most favorite
Exorcist Believer.
Yeah.
Because The Exorcist Believer is an amazing fucking story.
Yes.
The Exorcist is a
So
what the fuck are
bad.
you doing for the first
So
hour
bad.
and 30 minutes?
Hour 30 fucking minutes. I don't understand that movie ever or why it got so popular, and I never will.
Now, do you want to know something fascinating that
And
I
I
found
know.
out recently?
Hold on. And I know I preach. Appreciate your elder movies.
Yeah.
This is one I just can't get behind.
Because there's so much story that's just missing, and there's so much, like, literally it isn't until there's no connection, no correlation to what's going on and why things are happening in the way that they're happening. There's no through line, and it just doesn't, Like, honestly, I will tell you, when I was a kid, this movie fucking horrified me. And until I was an adult, like even in college, hearing parts of this movie absolutely like traumatically brought me to tears.
And I've always respected that.
Yeah. And why I admitted and said that, yes, we're going to do this because we need to. And then me exploring the world of horror for the period of time that I had since starting the podcast and falling in love with Halloween Horror Nights and then seeing Exorcist Believer as a house and then going and seeing the movie and fucking us crying at the end of the movie.
So good.
I was like, I need to do this for myself so that I've done it and then watched it and was like, what the fuck is this?
Right. Yeah. I told you.
So,
and I was telling her for like the entire time we were doing the podcast, I was like, you're going to watch this movie and you're going to think it's ridiculous.
Because you have to think, when you're 10 and the scary things happen, it's a lot.
I agree.
Especially when you have family around you that's like trying to hype up the terror.
That's
brother.
The bad part. Yeah. Yeah.
But now that I'm at least more in the horror genre. Nah, man.
Yeah.
Can't get behind it. No.
Unfriended wasn't a good movie.
But it was a fun concept.
It was fun concept.
It was definitely 2020 coded without them realizing it was 2020 coded.
Yes. Because wasn't this movie made in like 2016?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Literally, it was COVID before COVID.
Literally.
Because
I think if this movie came out during COVID,
it would hit.
It would have
slap
hit
hard.
so hard.
It would have hit so fucking hard.
But it didn't. So tough.
But here's the thing. Something I found out that's actually kind of fun and kind of wild is Unfriended. One of the scenes that has always gotten to me is the scene with the blender. That actor is friends with Alex Fossiani. Alex Fossiani, best friends of Jesse Cox.
Yeah.
He was on an episode of their podcast recently.
Oh, shit. That is the
and
scene
I was
that
like, oh my God, this is
you.
amazing. Someone I love, knowing something from knowing an actor from a movie that and a scene that has always gotten to me.
It always got to you.
That's so fun.
Whenever we talk about Unfriended, that is what she talks about.
I'm like, and it's so funny that
was the
same
first
actor,
horror movie that we've ever watched together.
I believe so, yeah. Because then we watched Split. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was really cool because I was listening to an episode of Chilluminati podcast and they were talking about Bigfoot. It was their Bigfoot episode. And I was like, wait, the fuck? And he introduced him. I was like, oh my God, he's from...
How have they already not
Holy
done
shit.
Bigfoot?
They were doing Bigfoot.
Okay.
It's because Alex has this whole wild multi-part thing. It's fucking... When he explains it, it's fucking wild. This man is chaos.
I believe it.
And I love every minute of it. But yeah. They were doing their Bigfoot episode and that's when he was
Very
there.
cool.
And I thought that was very, very fun. But yeah.
Yes, that was July.
Yes. And then we have August. And it's The Gallows 1 and 2 in one episode together. And then A Quiet Place 2, and A Quiet Place Day 1.
Yep.
I will have to say, my least favorite movie is The Gallows Act 2.
Yeah.
My favorite movie, A Quiet Place Day 1.
Mine is just A Quiet Place.
I really loved A Quiet Place Day 1.
This is my favorite
but also
sci-fi horror.
But I will also say that was the first Quiet Place that I got to see in theater.
Yes. I've gotten to see all of them in theater. No, not Quiet Place.
And it's the prequel. It's us seeing the start of it. And I think that's why it's my favorite.
Yes. Because
it also will explain some things that might occur in the next one, motherfuckers, I need answers.
Yes. Yes.
You better motherfucking answer them.
And if you want to know what we're talking about,
go watch it.
Go listen.
For real.
My least favorite is also The Gallows Act 2, but also just The Gallows in general, to be honest.
Here's what I will say.
I know you think the first one
first one's okay.
Yeah.
Because the difference is that The Gallows, the first one, is actually honest in the sense that they are actually doing a found footage film.
Yes.
Because even the first opening scene is a statement saying it's from the police department's record files.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even start like a normal film. It makes it feel like you're sitting in like a police archives watching this.
It, yeah.
So that I already give it more respect because
That's
the
fair.
second one was supposed to be the same and it just is not.
Yeah.
It's like a movie that just has some moments that are like that. So that's why I like it more.
As for Quiet Place, day one is very, very good.
Yes.
For sure. I just had the privilege
Your
of
origin and love of the first one, being able to see it like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've said that Scream is my favorite slasher. Conjuring is my favorite paranormal. This one is my favorite sci-fi horror.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Which is crazy that we've done all my favorites in like one year.
Yeah.
Love that. So.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. I mean, it also worked out that A Quiet Place day one was coming out.
Yeah.
So we were able to kind of do all of that.
Yes.
So, yeah. And then we had September,
which was
our HHN two-parter, and then The Invisible Man and The Sixth Sense.
Which, because it's my birthday month, I chose the two.
Yes.
So I love these movies.
Yes.
If I had to choose one over the other.
The Invisible Man.
Yes.
Facts. That movie's a wild movie to experience.
Wild fucking movie.
The cinematography in it is great.
Incredible.
The story is fucking
I will never not
great.
hype it up. I will never not.
That fucking the paint scene? Hell no. Fuck that. You're too close to me.
You're way too fucking close,
You're too close to me.
Ooh.
That was too close.
If you know what we're talking about, you know what we're talking about.
Your face is too close to where that just happened.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
It's just so good. It really is like a psychological. This one,
yes,
my favorite psychological horror.
Yeah.
You see where we're going with this?
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of my favorites this year.
And obviously, this was the height of the HHN time frame. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Both of these months were HHN time, huh?
Yes.
Oh,
we were
my fuck.
So it was so much fun.
It was
so much
such
intensity.
a fever dream.
Yes. It's a whole other world.
It is a whole entire world. And when you're out of it, you're not really out of it.
No.
A lot of us are still mentally there.
Going to the event.
And it's December.
And then going and working the event, it's just a wild experience.
It's definitely two different experiences that I don't think you'll ever
both
understand.
Of us also got two very different experiences in regards to working it. Because you were a scare actor and I was a house attendant.
Yep.
And it's a whole other world.
It's crazy.
Because it's fun when you are a house attendant and you see like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done this, so that when you come as a guest, you know what you should and shouldn't do. And then for you, it's like we were able to do the specific timing.
Yeah.
So that we were able to see like the specific cast that you were interested in seeing. So it was kind of fun to kind of know that. And even for me, when I came by myself and did all the houses, I just had the after 11.
Yeah, and was still able
and
to
did
get
all 10
all
houses.
10.
And that's not to mention the fact that I repeated several of the houses. So I did all 10 plus doing them twice. Doing some of them twice.
Yep. Including mine.
And seeing the show.
Yeah.
So I did everything, and that was from the After 11 Express. So you don't necessarily have to have the Express all day to be able to do everything.
No.
So, because you can always go to the earliest showing.
Because after 11, a lot of people leave because they're like, all right, I've done everything. So that's why they do that.
Exactly.
And it's only 3 hours left of the event.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can do a lot.
A lot.
I mean, it's a lot to take in for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But it's fun.
The biggest part is the traveling around. But once you've got it, you're good, you know?
Yes.
But yeah, it was a good month. No real, I guess the only downer is motherfuckers had to rain.
Yeah.
We had to share an umbrella with the lady in front of us going into Eternal Bloodlines.
We did. But I was more okay. I was like, you take it. It's all good.
But it was fun. It was fun.
It was
fun. We had a good time.
And that leads us to
October. Our series of Halloween. My other slasher boy that I love.
Yes.
Why? I just like him, I guess. It's just kind of random.
I don't know. Yeah. I've tried to ask you and there's no like specific answer.
I don't know, man.
Just like, I do.
I just kind of like him. Like, I love Scream. Like, Ghostface is my boy.
Yeah.
But, like, Michael, like, somehow was like, nah, I'm in there too, bitch. Yeah. And I was like, when?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's random.
I'm down, I guess. Let's go.
All right.
But
what is your favorite Halloween film?
My favorite Halloween film I would have to say this one's a little harder.
I'm going to say 2018.
I was going to say 2018. Yeah. Because you're being reintroduced to them.
Ooh.
But I know...
Or Halloween Ends.
I know that was also your favorite.
Yeah.
That was also one of your favorites.
Halloween Ends was good for me. Yeah. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Probably Halloween Ends.
I would have to say 2018 or Kills. One of those two was very good.
Yeah, Halloween is my least.
Halloween's least favorite, but also it's the original, and I understand why they did cinematically what they did.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
And trust me, there's a shit ton more films that are in this whole series that, trust me, are lower on that list.
Oh, for sure.
So don't worry.
Yeah. These are just the core 4.
Yes. And then November. We had Beetlejuice, Five Nights at Freddy's, Van Helsing, Hellraiser, and Insidious. All right.
Yes, we did. I like that these are numbered.
I didn't even do that. I didn't even need to. Oh, it's because I left those there because I was like, I have this many weeks to work with.
Oh, right.
All right. My least favorite would be Your Dad's Gonna Murder Me for this. But I would have to say Hellraiser.
That's okay. I think he'll live.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It's not a bad movie. It really isn't. It's really not a bad movie. But I think I like I've only gotten so far in the franchise, but I've got other Hellraisers that I like more. I know this one started it, but I think it's like the third one. No, it's the second one. I like Hellraiser 2 a lot. I like that one a lot. But my favorite, my young teenage tween heart love is Van Helsing, because that's obvious, because beautiful people.
Yeah.
But I would have to say one that I really enjoyed this year is Beetlejuice.
Okay.
I enjoyed that a lot.
That's good.
I know what yours is. Because of one boy. I know which one is yours. Which is why
What boy is that?
You mean Josh of the Hutchersons?
I do. Okay.
Which is so funny that your favorite is Five Nights at Freddy's. Which means obviously you're going to be really down and excited for when we have Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Fuck yeah.
Because that is, unfortunately, it doesn't come out till December of next year. So that means it's going to be in our lineup starting in 2026. So,
yeah. But we will still definitely watch it.
We are 1,000% watching that.
Because thing is,
Mangle. I'm so ready to see all these motherfuckers.
I will say, I'm not straight, but if I was,
and you had the option,
and I had the option,
if he walked up and said, "Will you marry me right now?" You'd take it.
He's definitely... I would definitely ask my girlfriend for a pass with him. I would definitely do that. That is definitely what I would ask for.
You'd be like, this is my straight love.
Yes.
That's my straight love.
Yes. My gay love is Billie Eilish. She already knows.
Yeah, that one's my awareness.
She already knows.
Oh, yeah.
She already knows, and she already is like, yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not the same as a Hear Me Out cake, promise.
No.
A Hear Me Out cake, I don't even know what that would be like for us. That'd be so weird.
We should do that. We need to do that. Hear Me Out cake.
Because it's going to be weird.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing.
You thought some of these bitches had weird Hear Me Out cakes. We're going to have a weird ass Hear Me Out cake.
Okay. Mine may or may not include.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh.
Mr. Jigsaw himself.
Hell yeah.
Hear me out.
Hear me out. He could get it.
He could get it. And he knows where to find the...
Yeah.
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 He knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
If he knows his way around spooky traps, he knows his way...
Around anyone.
Around anything. Anywho. Anyway, I think what I mean by this, though, is that I think Josh Hutcherson is my favorite male ever. And I know that there are other men out there.
But that's her favy.
But that's my favorite. Okay? Mm-hmm. And I get it. And I know...
Hunger Games made an impact.
It really did. Him and Sam Claflin. Oh! Yeah. Let me stop.
We could get into Twilight, but that's a whole other level. That's a whole other genre of chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is.
Oh.
Anywho, my least favorite, though.
I know which one. And that's because it's my tween heart desires. I know you don't like Van Helsing.
Not really.
I know you don't like Van Helsing.
But it is tied with Hellraiser, I think.
Yeah.
Van Helsing and Hellraiser. Like, both of those are...
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
Meh. Yeah. Very meh. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I like Beetlejuice. And I would also say Insidious would be...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely very biased when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. But if Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't on that list.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah. That was a very good movie.
It was.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And then finally this month.
Mm-hmm.
Pet Sematary, Friday the 13th, and The Craft.
And I think ours is going to be the same for this as well.
For favorite?
Mm-hmm. And least favorite. What's your least favorite?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Agreed.
Most favorite? The Craft.
The Craft.
Yeah.
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 Nothing against Pet Sematary, but
no.
You know.
No. It was honestly...
It was okay.
It was
good.
okay. Yeah.
I want to see they have a modern Pet Cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they also have a Pet Cemetery 2 from this one. Yeah. So there's
just a whole bunch of other things from this month I need to watch. So the newest Pet Cemetery, the newer Craft, and the newer Friday the 13th I all need to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I need to finish all of the Insidious ones.
Yes.
I only ever saw the first one.
You really do need to... That actually is a very good collection of films.
I know.
It's got Conjuring vibes, but different, like a different level of it.
Yeah. But that's honestly not that bad for like the entire year of movies. Like those are the only ones that I really need to continue on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. And then fucking next year is Pioppin.
Yes.
It's Pioppin with them options.
But you're not going to get to know. Ha. That's for us to know and you to listen later.
Open up the 2025 doc.
Okay.
Look at the movies that are at the top. Because those were the movies that were coming out next year.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. I knew you were going to look at that and be like, the fuck? Huh? Yeah. There's another one that's on here that's not on our list that I do want to go see. And I want to see that. I want to see. There's another one that's coming out that I want to see.
I saw the trailer for that last night.
And it looks really interesting.
When I saw the Heretic or whatever it was. And it looks really weird as fuck.
It looks like it's going to be really interesting. An interesting telling of that kind of story.
But like when it first came on, I was like, is this what I think it is? And then it was.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's weird. It's fascinating. It's totally different. It's got a different vibe. But yeah.
Sorry, I just looked at May.
Yeah. May is going to be exciting. Because May has got something in there that that someone didn't realize. And so we're both very excited
about. How do I wait 5 months? How do I do that?
Well, here's the thing. It actually comes out in April.
Oh, how do I wait 4 months?
I put all of the new films 1 month after the month that they come out. So anytime you see a 2025, it means that it comes out the month before.
Word.
So, bitch, September is going to be exciting. October's going to be exciting. Fucking June is going to be exciting. And April is going to be exciting. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a nice collection of films to come out.
We do. This is a good one.
And there are 2 films that are on that top list that we're probably going to see that you guys aren't going to hear about until an episode comes out during that time period.
Facts.
So.
But yeah, that was our year.
Yeah.
And it was very good. And we've got a lot of things coming up.
Fuck yeah, man. And
by the end of this list, I will be graduated.
The fuck you will, man.
I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. It's happening. I'm gonna be done. Oh my god, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I love it though.
I mean, it's a lot, but you'll get there, man. For real. All right. I think we're wrapping it up now officially. Yeah. So I know this is post-Christmas, so hope you guys got all the things that you want. We'll let you know about our
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
stuff and whatnot coming in February. But
yes.
Yeah.
Enjoy your vacations and family and friends.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Be safe out there, guys.
For real. For real. Alrighty. Should we give them a tip off of what their first movie is going to be coming in February?
You know what? We've talked about it a lot, and let me hype it up a bit. This one is one we have talked about many times.
Because it's the inspiration for so many fucking
movies.
So
many movies. So we thought, why not kick off the year with the movie that we've been saying we need to watch and we need to review.
Rosemary's Baby. So look forward to that, my guys. Coming February. So
February 7th, to be exact.
Yep. Alrighty. Now, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, my guys. Get us out there.
Yes.
Send us an email at horrorunmasked@gmail.com. You can follow us Instagram, Twitter at horrorunmasked. You can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Audible, Pandora, and YouTube at Horror Unmasked Podcast. And I think with that,
there's only one thing left to ask. Will you fear?
Or will you fear not?